Good morning, Star Citizens. Just doing a bit of light reading here. But yeah, got a lovely new office aboard a lovely new ship. So why don't we take a look around? As you can probably guess, because I've been talking about it for a few weeks, I have an Origin 400i because of my subscription, and I've flown it just a little bit, but I can already tell you I am quite pleased. Definitely a ship that makes me quite happy. I mean, just look at all this beautiful artwork and all the other, lovely appointments here. So, captain's quarters. Proper captain's quarters. Nothing too crazy. You've got a little storage bin here. You know, normal little bed. Perfect for some bed logging. Closet. Which, at some point, I think we'll be able to hang things in there. That doesn't work yet. All right, here we are out on the main hallway. So let's take a look across. This is crew quarters, room for two. Again, their own beds, their own storage, their own closets, but no desk, obviously. And we'll head to the back of the ship. Kitchenette. Right, so, I don't think, is any of this interactable right now? I don't think so. Yeah, you have like a little built-in microwave, trash compaction, food stores. Got my nice wine collection. Actually, it's all champagne at the moment. All champagne. Let's see. We've also got... I'm going to move this over so it doesn't quite cut my voice out as badly. Our lovely little bench here. Again, more arts. We have some arts in here. Sculptures and geometrical thingamabobs. And yeah, a lovely exploration navigation station. No gameplay associated with this at the moment. But yeah. And again, beautiful views out the back. The turret's a bit disruptive. I might see if I can pull the turret off entirely, or if it would just remove the guns and still leave this little thing there. Yeah, just got us here on ArcCorp, enjoying the beauty. You've also got mood lighting. This is emergency lights, I think. Maybe it's just off. Hard to know. How about this lighting? This is kind of the green night light. And right, so you can do that throughout the ship. Basically every room, every compartment. It's lovely. Take a quick look up front here. You have your elevator to the technical deck. You got the bathroom or the head here. It's very nice. Toilet. Trash. Oh, little pop-ups, right? You have your shower here. Your clothing rack, I should say. The entire floor is the shower. There's your high-quality rainfall shower head. Oh, also, I have adjusted the volume, by the way, on my recording, because I noticed the last few videos were short. Thanks, G Swine, for pointing that out. The system had turned my volume down to like 88%. Let's take a look at the cockpit or bridge. I don't know, they're calling it nothing, so there's no term associated with it. I guess we could call it more of a cockpit. It just doesn't feel big enough to be a bridge. That's part of what I enjoy about the ship, is that it's just a little tidier, a little more cozy in a great way. Let's say its bigger cousin, the 600i. Yeah, lovely views. Not a lot of vertical, right? But a lot of horizontal views. You can see way out to the front of the ship. Just keep moving around. Of course, I had to wear my my nicest clothing. And so you always have a ladder available. Get from deck to deck. And this is sort of the central corridor. In these rooms, first of all, you'll notice it is climate controlled. You have all the different technical hibbity-jibbity in here. That's too thin for an external view. Let's just keep it first person. You know, so once all of this is like operable and maintenanceable, it'll be accessible in here, which is pretty cool. And same with the other room. Alright, so sort of like a server room, you'll notice, by the way, that the temperature's very low in here. And, so, let's take a look at the back, because as you can see, I have a vehicle in the cargo bay. It's a little off-center. I might have to move him real quick. He moved when I spawned in. Hold on a moment. There we go. Much better. And come on, get out. There we go. Alright, so, you know, decent cargo bay. It holds, I think, almost as much as my Cutlass does. I like how that's bobbing on its suspension. Hold still. Don't blow my ship up. And yeah, you've also got a lot of maintenanceable stuff here, well as access to escape pods. It's really nice. I don't think I've ever been in a situation where... Oh, that's mirrored. I was like, what is going on? But, like, actually being able to get in the escape pod, it's been helpful. So I'm not sure how that's going to work in the long run. Right, because usually your ship blows up very quickly once you're, like, getting... Once it's obvious that you're in trouble, right? Like, your ship is going to explode. You're not going to be able to exit the cockpit. Ship is not maneuvering at all anymore. Run all the way down, take the elevator, all the way down here, get in. You know, it just doesn't seem feasible. Which means they're going to have to make ship death much slower somehow. But yeah. It's an absolutely gorgeous ship. Tons of space in here. I love that you can walk around cargo bay. Here we are, going to the external. Right, so you can see, you can double up the cargo bay as a vehicle bay. Yeah, there's the escape pod doors, right? So these open up and shoot down. Gives you a sense of where those are going to go. Beautiful day on ArcCorp. I've decided to go over to Area 6. There's just a bit more traffic than I was comfortable with at Area 18. But yeah, so there's the undercarriage of the ship. Let's go get ourselves kind of an external view. So here she is from the ground. Lovely little airfoils on the corner here, on the wingtips. Very pronounced sort of arch in the fore here. Very pretty ship. Very pretty. Yeah, you can see all sort of the other features of what's going on. So, you'll notice there are two buttons over here. Oh, this extends, by the way, so this is landing gear, and when you put the landing gear up, it kind of tucks back into the nose, which is pretty cool. So, normally getting in and out of the ship, you have a ramp. Very pretty. But you also have this other thing right here, as you'll see on the label, is called a This is built for some of the hover bikes. I think it's actually built for a specific hover bike that's not in game yet. But yeah, it tucks it up here in the nose, right? So this long nose actually has a purpose. I don't think it fits a dragonfly, but I've heard it can fit the Apopa Nox. But you can also just use it to put boxes and things if you're doing box missions, which is lovely. And it just has such a lovely opening closing feature, right? Like, look at just how pretty it is. Everything folds up, closes up. I mean, the textures disappear, but whatever. Right? And so this is the normal entrance. You can see these are the only two guns on the ship, but it does have missiles as well. And then, well, the turrets, obviously, but the two pilot guns. Not just a pair of Panthers. Nothing too fancy. Not really meant to be a combat ship, you know. So this is your normal entrance. Right? And here we are back. There's the maintenance, the air-conditioned maintenance bays. That's the back vehicle bay. But yeah, you've got some really cool stuff in here. So let's close the ramp so we can walk around. Right, so that's closed up. See the gravity generator on display. And there's the interior of that other bay. Nice of them to put a button inside so you can't get stuck there. And so you'd be able to see if you had anything in here, which is also helpful. You have all these awesome cabinets. You got 1, 2, 3 suit cabinets, which again, I'm really anxious for that to be a functioning gameplay loop where you can deposit a suit in here. And then you've got a weapons cabinet, which I've actually been using a bit. See, I've got a Karna and a P4 in there. And here's something else very special. Take a look at this. So this is the other subflare. Let's get in the light a little more. Got these absolutely gorgeous, super fancy designed salvo frag pistols. They're essentially mini railguns. Pretty cool. Look really pretty. Got the HG logo on there. Here's that one. This one's slightly different design. Similar, but not identical. Field of depth of view is a little bit of a mess. Yeah, so you can see the top looks similar, but the sides have a lot more embellishment. Very pretty gun. Not that I've ever really used salvo frag pistols much, but if you just want something pretty on display. And then this one on the right is just a stock, so I'm not going to pull it out, but you can see it's just smooth everywhere that these are decorated. It's nifty. Yeah, I want all this to work because the other thing I want is to be able to like store ammunition down here so that I don't have to go to the ship inventory necessarily to get it. Everything to be physicalized. And again, just watch and listen to this thing close. Right, like everything's got this really neat, you know, just all like clicks and seals and closes in a nice way. Here's a side airlock. Some EVA, ingress and ingress, if you don't want to use the main ramps. Yeah, very neat. Very neat indeed. The lighting is very pretty. That was a lot of extra noise. Alright, so let's bring this up. There's your cargo bay. Beautiful. Let's head up top. Have to be open. And let's take a look at the pilot seat and get some external views of the ship. It's absolutely lovely. So one thing, and this was something we were talking about last week when we were playing with Brevity and Craig, that like the light blue can get lost, right? So the bright environment, like you see the sky here, It's actually kind of hard to see anything light blue. Right, so if you have your gimbaled weapons on, right, seeing where, where the crosshair is gets really difficult. So that's something they need to do a better job of down the road. And, the visibility on these screens depends on how much light there is. So one thing you can do, at least in the cockpit here, help with that, is literally just dim the lights. So let's do that real quick. We'll do this one, not the emergency lights, but just the slightly dimmed. Come on, let me in. Then when you're not in sunlight correctly, which you'll be able to see on the right here, just, slightly more visible, right? Just a little adjustment makes this more visible, but everything is a holographic display, right? There's no MFDs. The only physical things, right? Prox warning, power, quantum, all that stuff. Right, so you can still interact with all of these like any other MFD. Yeah, let's see what else. Directional shields. So you can, set them up however you want, which is nice. But yeah, you have all these other, right, one nice thing is you can open different things separately. So you can open the vehicle bay. Oh, and then there's some physical stuff down here, right? So open exterior, or you can just kind of, I don't know what else is on there. Power off, weapons on or off. I don't know what that does. Yeah, all the switches are here. I'll probably still end up using the key commands, but it's nice that it's an option. So let's get her some external views as we enter the golden hour of sunset. Actually, it's not really setting, it's like 3 p.m. Yeah, so here's the back, right? You can see the two turrets for the co-pilot seats are there. Probably decent arc of fire on the bottom. The top, you're going to have some vertical issues if you try to fire forward, right? So it's only going to have maybe you have to start at like a 30-degree angle up and then get anything else. But yeah, look at these beautiful wings sort of jutting out the back here. Just some great decoration. One thing to look at is missile mode. So kind of watch and see if we can zoom in a little bit more. Good missile mode on. You'll see on the wingtips there, 2 little slots have opened up for using missiles. I don't think there's anywhere else that opens up. Unless it's underneath or up top or something, but I think it's really just those 2 little wingtip spots. Now they're closed. Not a lot of missiles. I think 16, but that's fine. Yeah, look, you have the Origin logo up top. Not sure if this top has some kind of special purpose beyond just showing you where the crew lounge / exploration station are. There you go. She's the Origin 400i. And honestly, having flown it around, it's not the fastest ship, it's not the most maneuverable ship, it doesn't have the most firepower. But it has a really lovely interior. Makes it feel like you could live comfortably in this ship. It has a decent amount of cargo capacity, not so much for trade, but like to be able to store a vehicle and to be able to store mission loot and things like that. And it just seems to overall fit a really nice aesthetic of, the high-end mercenary, the high-end explorer. Let's get some gleaming sunbeams here. Yeah, and it looks very good here in ArcCorp. There are some paint jobs available, but I only have it as for the month. Even so, I'm very seriously considering melting down the Cutlass and maybe even the Raft just so I could have this thing. We'll see. It would be an okay starter ship for the early missions, right? You could do most things in it, but definitely would not hold up over the long term for like high-end bounty work or PvP. Yeah, so absolutely gorgeous. Definitely something fun to fly around. I will probably be using this almost exclusively all month long. Unless I just happen to... Oh, that's where that light is. It's on the antenna there. Unless I happen to need, I don't know, some kind of bounty hunting or something, in which case I'll use a different ship. Yeah, let's get the engines on. You can see at the back here is where they are. Get ourselves taken off. Let's watch the landing gear. Alright, so you see the front retract. The other gear folds seamlessly in. That's another reason I kind of don't love those turrets. They just seem to stick out so much. If they deployed, right? If when you powered them on, they popped up, that would make a lot more sense to me. So maybe in the future. But yeah, so there we go. Absolutely gorgeous. Into the cloud layer here. And we will see Area 6 later. So let's get some orbital speed, see what our top speed is here. Decent amount of fuel, decent amount of quantum travel. Alright, you can make it across the system, I think twice. All that's, of course, subject to change. Yeah, so let's look at our Theater Panthers. Oh, I see, you get the Marksman and Strike Force. So it's 16, and I think that was also 16, but I shot a few. Yeah, as you can see, these displays are much more visible in a lack of space. And if we just kind of rotate a little bit, anytime you're not in direct sunlight, they're pretty visible. Top speed of 1247. Not bad. So one thing I don't know about is whether there are weird areas of the ship where you lose oxygen. Let's get our lights back to normal. And I'm just going to swap really quick into my normal outfit. No more need for fanciness. Come on, gloves. Get out of here. Give me the shoes. Sorry, my character's moving around a bit as well. What to think about what we want to do today? Alright, so let's do 1, 2 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those. Actually, I have room for one more. That's empty. I'm not going to do. Leave that on the ship. And perfect. And let's get our Heelys. All right, now we're ready to do stuff. Obviously, intending to do bunker missions. So let's see what's on offer. We're over 6 million. Still not sure what I want to do with the money yet. I thought about getting a Constellation, but because that's what I had rented recently. Probably will be what I get in the long run. But for now, I'm enjoying the 400i, and it fills most of that same need for me. Except, of course, playing with friends and bounty hunting, that kind of thing. So yeah, let's keep making that money. Defense site, boarding action. It's not the best fighter, so I don't want to fight those two cutlasses. Call to arms. So we have, what else is on offer? Delivery pilot, mining facility 2. Are any of these mining facility 2? 21, 12, no, so they're not. Don't want to do any bounties. We could do some of these maintenance opportunities and investigation work. Can try that. Wreck site on Lyria. Caterpillar, and a missing persons case. Why don't we do all 3 of these? I've never really spent a lot of time doing these. It's like forever ago. So we'll do all 3 of these. That'll be some fun, sort of different kind of work. And yeah, we'll have call to arms on tap. So, our first one is a wreckage claim. We need to go to a wreck site on Lyria, locate a black box, return it to Area 18. Extreme caution in the area. Fine by me. Maybe a bit beneath our station as the owners of such a fancy space yacht. But I think we'll. Pretty, very dagger-like, right? Very pointed. With like a flower. Oh, there's a security ship here. See if we can get out of here before he asks to scan us.
Quantum drive activated. Quantum drive deactivated. Quantum drive activated. Quantum drive deactivated.
So, let's actually look at the map here and see, because it might not be on the other side of the planet. I don't know which one I want to go to. So it appears to be very close to SAL-5 and the pit. So we'll just go there. I figured this is an exploration ship, technically, right? It's a luxury explorer, but it is an explorer.
Quantum drive.
So I do want to be able to... Weird that the stuff is staying up, that's fine. I do want to be able to see how it kind of functions to locate stuff on a planet's surface.
Quantum drive deactivated.
So let's actually do some low altitude work, since we are looking for a wreck site of sorts. Get below the cloud layer here. And we'll have to moderate our speed a little bit, because I don't want us crashing. Yeah, this is where I think the vertical is going to be a bit difficult. They need to give us some way, right? If it's going to have an exploration station, maybe you have that external view that you can use. And obviously, you can literally just use the ship's external cam. Look at that white on white. Very pretty. Should be coming up on the crash site soon. You can kind of see where the terrain is still loading in. Alright, here it is. Looks like that caterpillar wreck that we've maybe visited before. One thing I don't quite get is like the caterpillar is a much better ship. When you visit the wreck, they make it look really small. I mean, I guess I was a little elevated, right? It's a tricky perspective, but it still just doesn't feel quite up to where maybe the caterpillar ought to be, right? I don't know, maybe not. It's hard to know. It's pretty long, I guess, if you tack all the components together again. And the wing piece is missing somewhere. We never did figure out where that went. All right. Let's kill our engines. Get our exterior open. Where was that at again? Engines, weapons. Ah, here we go. Open the exterior. That's going to open everything, but I don't mind. I wish they had a separate section for open cargo bay versus open everything. But this is good enough. Down to the technical deck. You'll see that if we look up back, right, cargo bay is open. You can jump, it's not that far, which also means that even though it's bigger than this gray cat, you can't really fit anything tall in here. Probably nothing more than a cyclone. Does this keep moving back like I don't understand. Still, got the gray cat for mobility. Just gonna close this because it doesn't make sense. And why is that still open? Close, please. So that's down, and then this is down. Nice, right? Anything we find, any boxes, I'm just going to set them right here. Yeah, let's take the med gun and put it away. Swap it out. Pyro multi-tool with tractor beam. Alright, so we're looking for a package, 131 meters that way. We're also just looking for other cool stuff. We'll make our way down there and get it. First, let's, hello. Let's see about getting inside the wreck site. Low gravity is making me collide with stuff a lot. So we have venture legs, venture. Oh, that was Gunner. That's funny. So it's the same. It was the same wreck site. That's hilarious. Well, hey, we got 18K. All right. Wait, look at that real quick. So what did we just accomplish? Yeah, look at Caterpillar wreck. So what is this other one then? Missing crew. Caterpillar. Oh, look, and it's the same guy. Oh, that's cool. So the investigation is all the different parts of it. Well, great. So we do need to explore the whole ship. How nice is that? Alright, so see, this looks closed off. So we're in the mess, right? This is the crew lounge. I don't know the way around the cabin. It's a cool flight suit. What's this thing actually called? I don't think I can actually carry him. Can I? No. Looks like he split his trousers there. Not the most dignified. So I'm getting a reward every time I search somebody. Huh. Good to know. These are actually reasonably lucrative missions. So I think, is this functional? Oh, good. So that opens, this does not. It's back here. So these flares are, or these glow lights are clues, if I remember right. That's how they designed the thing. Ah. Okay, so we have a crate. Have a way up. That's what you do, right? In the glow light here. Take this, shove it in there. You climb it, and you climb it. Well done. Here's a little container. What's inside? Ah. So, I think I might actually just take the whole thing out. Let's remember that that's there. I think I can... Yeah, good. So, let's just remember that that's around. I'm sure I didn't miss a body or anything. That's really cool that all three missions are in the same place. I think that's a really nice addition. What is this supposed to be? I don't really remember. Ah, this is that trick thing, right? You have to... It's basically an airlock thing. You have to close... I was worried that you couldn't do this with a single person, but I think the way it works is you open that, it closes this. Then you have to go around. You have to open this. And then to get that one open, to go through here. Close that. And this should be open now. And that should be open. Good. Okay, get that box so I don't forget it. So I think we'll be able to exit the ship up here. I think. Yeah, here we go. So let's see if we can put that right on the... Ah, almost. Close enough. So before going this way, let's check the cockpit. Person, box. These are also movable. Yes. Yeah, got pilot. Yeah, look at that. Alpha UEC. If I want the Venture undersuit, I don't particularly care about the undersuits here. Right, search. Ooh, we got a trip mine. Can I move these bodies? I forget. No. Alright, let's see what's inside of this thing first. Ah, hey, core, orange, alright. So, let's set off the trip mine. God damn it. That works. Now let's check the front real quick before we go down there and retrieve the package that we lost. Box, what is this? This is the turret, I think, which is not going to be open or functional. This is not open or functional either. Let's put this out by the ship. Damn it, I think I just put that through the planet. Oh well. Alphas, everybody, alphas. Okay. Is there another tripwire right here? No. Okay, yeah, that's it. So again, let's bring this forward and out the broken window. I'll just drop it right there. We'll get it later. What else happened in here? Trying to get a sense of what went wrong. Right, we're finding all the crew. We're finding a particular member somebody was looking for. And shower, I think that's a shower. Oh, that's right, it's just like a crew quarters is underneath the cockpit in a weird way. That's why I love Drake ships. Boop. And then we have to find the black box. So I like that. I like that it's a couple of missions. Alright, so that thing is... where did it go? No, really though, where did it go? That's it. One. No? Okay, so I toss it out here. I landed it right here. Did it bounce? Did it go somewhere else? See where my box is. All the boxes falling through the planet. Alright, well, that might be another box that's gone. Some of what happens is you see these snow mounds that they've just placed on the regular planetary surface. I think these often have stuff clipped through them in bad ways. So it probably slid down the hill and then just clipped through. That'd be my guess anyway. You know, just hit itself in some wreckage. Alright, well, let's go get that other box. Make sure it stays on the ship. No, not loot. Grab. Close. Drop. You're on the ship now. Stay there. I don't really need you out here either, so... just go on back. Okie dokie. So, how are we doing on our mission progress? It's nice that we're getting paid along the way. So we have 3 people left to locate. Cargo, security, and assistant engineer. Cargo is probably going to be in one of these cargo containers. Assistant engineer. We'll see. Could be a lot of places that they could end up. Alright, so can't go in this way. Why is this booby-trapped? That's the other question, right? If the ship crashed, why is it booby-trapped? How are we going to get inside here? Oh. That's how. Alright, let's go put this on the ship real quick. And we'll come back and search this place. This will be more interesting when, like, NPCs can come after you out here. Okay, I'm going to place it right there on the ship. I'm going to drop the black box off at ArtCorp. Fine by me. Barely see it through the haze in the early morning, but there's ArtCorp. Alright, now let's explore the rest of this ship. Mine. Set of trip mines. Person back here. Anything? No. Any commodities I can get access to? Any boxes I can use to trip the tripwires? That would all be very helpful. Guess I could have used the black box, huh? Oof. Lag right there. So that's the mine itself. Why can't I stand here? Ah, there's a box. Don't fall, Quade, don't fall. There's another box. Alright, so let's take this one. Let's use it. Rip those other mines. Let's see what's back there. Okay. And then he can wait right here. Let's not put him outside in case he clips. Take them one by one back to the ship. Huh, another box. And what about back there? I clip through here somehow. Just kind of see what's back there. I don't think there's anything. Come on. Really, is this the fastest I can go? Yeah, much better. So far I haven't found any cargo, like commodities that I could put on the ship and sell. Or nothing major, I should say. But that's alright. It's kind of fun to just do something different from our normal combat loops, you know? Back to get the other two. I definitely could see this being difficult if you only had heavy armor. And it's even possible that my medium armor is too big in a lot of ways. One thing that comes to mind too is if you're on some of the really cold planets, you might have some interesting stuff happening whereby, like, it's too cold for you to stay away from your ship for long. So you might want to bring, like, the Novikov armor, right? Or if it's on a hot planet, the Pembroke armor. But then by doing that, you're sort of... God damn it. Alright, you know what I'm going to do since we keep losing these things? Get on the 400i. Loot. Alright. Vehicle. There's nothing in it. It's empty. Okay. I know this one's not empty. How is that also empty? How are they both empty? How are they empty? I literally looked in this one and saw it had stuff. What? Ah, poor Quade. Okay, well. Rather, we're looting in place now. Sorry, team. That's like 5 boxes that have gone missing now. 2 that were empty, 3 that have been lost. For clipping. Alright, we'll just loot as we go. Hey, that speeds up the process, right? I wonder why that happened. I wonder if they did that on purpose to prevent you from just like throwing a bunch of shit into your ship. Shit. Hydrating, immune boosting. Or why not? These are toxic, right? Maybe? I don't know. They are hydrating, but I don't care. I like that it's immune boosting too, though. It tells me that at some point there's going to be like diseases. You know, if you go long enough without citrus, you get scurvy. Alright, so we can't get in that side. Low gravity sometimes makes it very hard to navigate. Here's the open door. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be doing some climbing. So let's just double check that there's nothing in here. No? Okay. Get up there. We'll probably have to come through from the other side. Would be my guess. No tripwire anywhere. Yes, we climb here. Nothing else down here to look at. Back entrance. Dead bodies. Right. Simple enough. Oh, and here's another person. Let's hope that's not a bugged body. Cargo officer, security officer. Are you giving me trouble here? Are you not? Stand. Search. Remember, because it's been giving me stuff like lootable. Oh, that might be too bad. I might not be able to complete that mission. Another box. This is useful. A lot of grenades, but let's get some med pens. You can fit one on my body. Grenades? I can actually put it on me. I don't know if I'll actually keep all those grenades, but I've got them. Alright, so this body might have just broken the mission for us. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Alpha, alpha, alpha. Let me up. Here we go. That's not good. Wait, no. No. What? Oh, that was almost awful. I was almost trapped inside a cargo box. Oh god, that would have been freaking amazing. Oh, hilarious. A great way to go. Remember I came to one of these and I couldn't get out of the cockpit of my raft, right? That was a thing that also happened. So, you know. Just keeping in mind that we got a lot of amazing glitchy possibilities in the world. Nothing in here. Nothing up here. Anything up top, maybe? Oh. Nope, no luck. This box is going to be part of our strategy. Hey, come back. Back. Wait, really? We glitched out the game. Okay, new plan. And I think I just lost that med gun forever. Does the game consider me dead? Is that what's happened? Well, we might fail all of these missions. I don't know how to fix this beyond going back to the ship, stripping everything off, maybe bed logging, at which point the mission disappears. Oh, video game. This was a really cool concept that seemed to have gone off the rails at some point. So let's store our black box. Safe aboard the ship. Okay. Drop. Everything's glitchy. The box is stuck on me. Okay, well, we're gonna go, you know, do this, 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 that. The box stuck in my hand. What a freaking mess. So I'm probably not going to be able to pick up any new boxes anymore. And if I try to pick up this black box, am I even going to be able to finish the mission? I sit in my cockpit? Let's find out. Let's just see what happens. You can always try to come back and finish off the rest of the Wreckage Claim, right? Ha! There we go. Sat in the chair. That might have fixed it. Nope, not really. Oh well. We'll give it a try.
Engines active.
Do really like this 400i though, right?
Landing gear raised.
It's gonna do that thing, huh?
Quantum drive activated. Quantum drive deactivated.
Okay, the black box is still with us. That's good. Looks like we might be dropping it off at the spaceport,
Activated.
which would make life a little easier. Oh wait, we're gonna have to take it into Area 18, aren't we? Lots of room for error.
Drive deactivated.
Yeah, hold on, let me, Yeah, so I think something happened while we were there, and all that stuff glitched, because that body didn't tick off, and all of a sudden we couldn't use our weapons. Let's deliver black box to Area 18. I think we're gonna have to land and ride it on the tramway. So I don't think it's actually a, well, let's get lower and let's see. I don't think it's actually a rooftop to land on. I think it's, a point right off the tram. Which is fine. We get a beautiful, nighttime. Yeah, see, it's not pointing at it. Well, it might be. Let's get closer. And see what kind of viewing we get. I don't think it's a rooftop. It's hard to tell, but I don't think it is. Let's get a little lower. Go take a look. Because what's going to happen is we're going to get close and it's not going to let us land. Yeah, see, that's the hologram, right? So that's where the tram goes, right? The tram drops you off here, and then there's the big hologram lady out there. So yeah, we're gonna go to the airport. Perfect, because we will get a very pretty nighttime view of Harcourt. There's Harcourt Tower. Harcourt Plaza is right in there. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I think I've actually landed this thing in the, like in a hangar on a planet, you know?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
This is one of the bigger bays. It's not the hugest ones, right? So, like, you see number 6 and number 5, that's where we go with the C2. Number 4 is a little bit smaller, and the other ones with the C2 are over there. Oh, the lights look very bright. Nice.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
We'll give it a try. Hey, look at that. The gun's staying out. Perfect. So I'm actually going to take this off of my thing. I'm going to move the thing. Yeah, just like that. Let's get going. Love how fast this elevator is. Come on, doors. What's cool is, if you look through here, there's the black box. You can see what you store in the garage. Should probably get an open Knox and put it in there, but whatever. Alright, let's watch both of these happen at once. Freaking awesome. Okay. See you, black box. We might fly back there and see if we can't knock out the other mission. Look this way. That way. E. I don't think I've ever done a black box over here. I didn't realize you'd have to take it all the way on the train and everything. It's hilarious.
For the latest travel information, be sure to check the departure and arrival boards conveniently located throughout the spaceport.
Alright. Am I going to be able to use this? Only one way to find out. Store. It says a crew of 3. but it sleeps 3, but it has 4 escape pods. 42 SCU of cargo. I think the
Transforming worlds to exploring the stars.
Pileus is 46.
Proud to bring the universe closer together.
Well, we got the first mission done. That was worth 18k. This mission's worth, I forget how much. And then we'll have to look and see how much the bodies are worth, and whether it's worth our time or we just have to call it.
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
Hey. Very bright. Some neck stretch in. little clipping on the collar there. That's all right though. Probably shouldn't allow that to move quite as much. Immersion breaking. Yeah, we gotta take it all the way into ArcCorp. That's the ArcCorp building, ArcCorp Plaza 1, whatever the building's called. Fine by me. Although I will note that pretty much every other place lets you turn it in at a spot in the spaceport, if I remember correctly. Although I haven't done one of these in Microtech, so maybe not. Pardon me, coming through, special delivery. I guess it does make sense then if you're doing these, you know, Caterpillar Wreck missions to try and bring a backpack. So if you loot more than you can carry, because whenever, you know, all the boxes' inventories disappeared when I took them to the ship, so yeah, must be a, you know, good idea there. Alright, so where is the IO North Tower? Where is it? Up here. Hey, there we go. Please don't be broken. Payday, 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 payday. Hey, deliver package, good. That wreck is done. Only 9k. Let's see. Alright, so let's... What do we make for this other one? Half of me wants to look at this and be like, search. No, those are Zeta Pro and I don't care. So let's look at this. Up to 10,000. Oh, so you're paid for each one? Alright, let's head back there. We'll try it out. See if leaving and coming back lets us properly locate the crew members. Go in there. Go there. Everything else can stay. Alright, I won't make you watch me ride the tram back and fly all the way back, but we'll see. So, I'm only just on the tram, and I got the message that the mission is complete. Locate missing crew went away. It gave me 1,400 more credits. So I had already gotten about 2/3 of what I could have gotten from it. But I guess it was on a timer.
Tram now leaving the station.
See? Missing crew right there. So, I don't know. Weird. So let's see if there's another investigation up. Yeah, look at that. So these other two will probably pop up aboard a Constellation. Yeah, so interesting, right? All right, let's go do some bunkering. See you when we start shooting things. Closing in on the area security bunker. So, yeah, really good ship lights. Okay, anything did spawn in, that's perfect. We're going to try to get real close to the front here. So we got 10 out of 10 hostiles. We've also got... Let's kind of keep it at an angle so I don't come down on that. That's fine. Oh, Quade. So, I'm a little flustered for a very specific reason. There we go. Alright, it's opened up.
Engines.
You'll see that I have 40% health. I can't get that to go up. I've tried to heal myself. I've tried to go to the hospital. Different combinations of drugs. And you know why that happened? Because I ate that fruit I found at the wreck site. So we're going to try to do this bunker on 40% health. Right, so even if I do, like, nothing, no injury detected, can't heal me. So, yeah, we'll do the best we can. So what I've got here is I took the normal rank 1 protect bunker mission and the find the packages mission. Just have to see how we do. There's a very good chance I'll die, everything will bug out, my ship will disappear and everything on it, including my fancy pistols. Don't care. It's the name of the game. Yeah, I'm all decked out for a bunker mission, so I might as well do a bunker mission. One down. Two down. I don't think there's any guards right now. Oh no, there's a guard. Okay, there are guards. Taking them out pretty effectively here. See which way this guy goes. Whoop. love our silence weapons. I mean, they should probably be able to identify bodies and go into fight mode, but whatever. Somebody coming around the corner here? I don't know where this guy is that I keep hearing talk. Oh, 4 out of 13, huh?
Time for the full block.
Yep, max health is only 40. So the box mission is spawning in more bad guys. Five out of 13. Pop your head up again. Alright, so let's do a couple things here first. Let's get our reloads in, so that we're not caught without ammo, as these guys tend to sometimes do. Let's players on. Melee for the win. Alright, so here's my difficulty this morning. Is also that these guys are just going to keep spawning in. So let's track this, see if we can't get ourselves the boxes we need. Is this the box we need? No. Is this the box we need? Yes. Good 40% health. That's the max health I can have. Why am I such an insane person? Alright, drop the box. You stay there. Anybody back here? Anybody? Anybody? No. But I also don't see boxes back here. Crap. Is this a box I need? Yes. All right. Get to the elevator again. Can't locate that final box. Maybe it's this one. That would be nice. And then we'll go back down and clear enemies. Can you drop this, please? Can you shoot at me back here? You're an enemy? Oh man, that was lucky. It's freaking lucky. This, I think, is not the box I need. This one. This one. No. God damn.
What the hell was that?
Ooh. We're gonna find this last box. Let's double check. See how we're doing on the other mission. Still got a couple to kill. Okay, now we get the reload bug. Today's been a ton of fun. Alright. So gotta find the last box. Anybody down here right now? Anybody? Anybody down here? Okay. Where are my boxes at? Where are my boxes at? No box. No box. Dead guy, no box. Somebody's shooting somebody somewhere. That was my last box. Where is it? So there's those two. Every other box that I've picked up, if it was the right box, would create a marker. No box. No box, right? No. One of these. Alright, so that mission's over. Is it here? That's not a box. It's in the back? Is it one of these? Well, we got paid for that at least. Hopefully that stops all the spawns, maybe? Yeah, please. Wait, is there one over here, maybe? Nope. So let's just double check. There's always 3 boxes, right? So it can't be that there's 2. Ah, here we are. That's it. Alright, and we'll help ourselves to a bit of loot. I wonder how many enemies we've downed. You know what? let's instead... You're coming with me, buddy. Let's move these to the ship. I believe that I've survived with that 40% health. I was shot, I think, 3 times during that. How is it that I can go in with 100% health and just get wasted by the enemy, right? Just killed off. Heavy armor, light armor, medium armor, doesn't matter. Alright, you've seen me die so many times. But when I go in, I'm just like busted. Like my health is just broken. Right? Doesn't matter. Then I'm good. I managed to make it. Doing more melee helps. Now, thinking back to the caterpillar, I really hope these boxes don't fall through the interior. That would be deeply unfortunate. Am I saying 400i, you're a great ship. I really think this is the right ship to be my daily driver. I mean, obviously the Cutlass, a little more combat, but I think this is actually technically tougher. It's just not. But it is reasonably maneuverable, if a bit slow. Alright. Let's get out. Before something bad happens. You know what? I'll just do it all manually. Close. Close. This thing does keep moving backwards, though, at some point. It's gonna fall off. Okay. Right, we're all buttoned up. Looks like it. I don't know if VTOL actually does anything different on the ship. I don't think it does. Ooh, Humboldt Mines, haven't been there in a while.
Quantum drive activated.
look at that. Now my max health is 45%. So whatever the debuff is that I got from eating that thing, I can't see it. Right? Like, I can't find it anywhere. It's not when I look at I, it doesn't appear in the medical interface. It just temporarily caps my maximum health, maybe.
Quantum drive deactivated.
This is... the mineral reserve is the one that's in, like, a... in, like, a crater. This one is in the mountains and it's hard to land on with a big ship. That's right, okay. Alright. I could watch this thing fly around in Lyria all the time, though. I really fell in love with Lyria doing the mining, right? Way back when in the mall. It's just a very pretty planet. So the door is there. So let's kind of think about where to land. Maybe kind of right here. That's about right. Let's see how we do with this. Forward a tiny bit to avoid the rocks. Okay. The ship, love this ship, love the ship. Makes me very happy. Unlike the 600, it's quicker to get around. I feel like it's a little better than the Connie. I don't know why, but I do. Though I forget to turn left or right off the elevator, and it's always right, but I still forget it. Okay, let's bring these down. Might be hard to get inside. Let's see. It's low gravity, yeah. So it's not so bad. Do a little looting while I'm here. Might drive the golf cart out and fill the cargo bay. Let's see what we can buy here. This might be nice. There might be something interesting at the mineral reserve. Yeah, let's just abandon the gray cat here. I don't have a huge need for it, but before we do that, let's at least get the boxes by the door. Last thing I want is, you know, something weird to happen with the ship and to lose the boxes. Sproing. Wait, why am I running all this way? Beautiful. It's easy to forget the efficiency that you can have on occasion. Okay. Next door. Got the pain face on, of course. Oh, look, I have a local inventory. Alright. Let's move the gray cat out of the cargo bay. This might do some damage to the ship, because you can see how much closer we are here. It's probably going to lift it up on the nose a little bit. Could be worse. Let's drive it off the front here. This is one of the problems with the Grey Cat. Is if you can't get it past this column here, flip through. Trying not to collide ship if at all possible. Okay. Now we have the cargo bay free. I don't think it really matters. The cargo's not physicalized. It probably just the Grey Cat could sit in there. But the last thing I want is for that not to be true, and for there to be some kind of problem. So, cycle the airlock. Pick up a box. Let's deposit it. A lot of extra little fun side things today that I haven't done in a while, right? Investigation missions, box deliveries. Okay, first box was good. Next box is good. Final box. Come on. That'll be 45K in our pockets. Let's look around. See what kind of goodies are here. See if we can find a Pico. Marcus helmet. Don't, Cal. Now that we can sell things, let's at least drag it into local inventory. Do a character reset, it'll be here later. Right, there's no reason not to do that. Even though I'd never want to wear these because you'd suffocate and die. all the time, forgetting that you don't have them. Here. Evil fruit's not gonna fall for that again. Only gonna eat blue Believas. Bavalias, whatever it's called. Okay. Should look at this with a more fine-tooth comb, shouldn't I? Yeah, these, that's what I ate. The Tambu. Well, man. Oh. Guess I'm better now. Okay. Worth kind of poking around in corners and things. See what you can find. At some point. Double check in here, just see if there's anything kind of maybe hidden behind. Oops. Still not an actual thing, by the way. Everybody's been saying that there's like hidden stuff in some of these locations. Pay attention, you can find it. I don't know how true that really is. Mostly because I've never found anything. So what can we buy here? There's 400i. Let's do some titanium. Why not? It's just a little bonus. You know, probably a little maybe 20k or 10k or something. And nothing else in here. All right. Comp board. Let's put that on. Cool. That's also sellable. What else here? Water bottle. Scanner. Okay. Back to the ship. Back to Area 18. We'll sell our titanium and call it a day. Farewell, Grey Cat. Interesting. Didn't actually fill. Maybe? I want to count it. I thought I maxed it out, or maybe that was just all the supply available. Let's go double check, because I can get some of that gold or something from the other one. No need to rush. Sorry I haven't edited out quite as much. It's clearly climbable. And if it's climbable, there's a reason, right? Here? No. Alright. What's the purpose of being able to get up here? I mean, I get that I could, like, you know, lay and wait. But is there any other, you know, legitimate reason? Legitimate gameplay of some sort? No? Maybe not? Not yet? Alright, let's hop back in one more time. Empty cargo space 1. Yeah, it's full. Okay, so it just doesn't load up the entire cargo bay for whatever reason. Okay, that's fine. Good to know. Some of me wanting to do these old missions also. Not old missions, but like a different setup of missions is just because it's been doing a lot of bunker mission grinding, looking for that rep. Made about 100k today. Because my blackjack rep it's slowly improving, but like to go from like here to here, I don't know, I've done like 50. I mean, I've done 4 million credits, or 3.5 million credits worth of bunker missions. Let's put it that way. So it's taken a long time. That was odd. For Darkcore, please. That's other stuff I want them to fix, is so that if like your navigator plots a point or requests, like if a co-pilot requests docking, it actually works, as opposed to giving you the loitering thing.
Quantum drive activated. Quantum drive deactivated. Quantum drive activated.
So let's see. Yeah, we're about 2 hours in on the video. I haven't cut nearly as much out this time. Part of that was just, touring around and enjoying the ship, so it
Deactivated.
makes a lot of sense to kind of have some stuff always available. Where is the 018? Why can't I see 18 on here? It's on the edge like that. Okay. I would say this would be really pretty, but I always lose frames when I come into Area 18 for some reason. Just some big stutters. Easy day getting some of that pollution there. What's this? Can we see him yet? No, can't tell.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Oh, we're on this side? How neat.
Landing gear deployed.
Gonna hit that. I thought I was gonna hit that. Alright, and let's shut it all the way down.
Core system deactivated.
Restock's not working,
Landing
so I'm not even
complete.
gonna worry about
Have a
it.
pleasant stay.
Anything on the ship that I care about right now? Nah, that can all stay. Let's go. Alright, so it's a fun, successful day. And I'm glad that we got to do a lot of kind of different stuff. I might do some more of that stuff going forward, too. So I really liked that all of those investigate missions sent me to the same location. I think that's pretty neat. And I hate that it bugged out. It's too bad. But, you know, it's nice that you were like getting paid for everybody you found. Getting paid for the main guy you found. Captain, I guess. Getting paid for the black box. It's all of those together. It was like 10, 9, and then I think the other one was like 5. So it's not too bad.
We wish you a beneficial and prosperous stay.
You know, bugs aside, I think that's a really cool way to play. Definitely less combat oriented. I think I can still use this, even though it is also expired. I think until it gets like destroyed or ends up unknown, I can claim it and use it. And since it's here, you know, might as well. I have a lot of time today. It's a Saturday, so after this, you know, I'll probably take a moment to do some other things. Can't always constantly be playing video games as much as I desire to. And then I'll log on later and kind of show a friend of mine the ropes. He said he picked up the game, bought a starter pack, gonna try to play around, figure it out for himself. So, yeah, we might end up hanging out. I love our crew so much.
Trap now approaching.
Might as well drop all these off if they're already empty.
Trap now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
I think everything else is good, so let's go over to the ammo. 5 out of 6, drop it. reload the gun. Drop that. Nothing like a little bit of inventory management. So let's do 2 of these. And let's get some more P4 rounds. I'm trying to avoid buying anything new if I can help it. Alright, the gun itself has how many in the clip? 22. That's acceptable. I like this on the front leg. These things that end up over here sometimes fall off. And then utility. Perfect. I do not need this one.
Now arriving.
Alright, we're loaded up. Good to go. Should buy some more tiger claws while I'm here. A pretty good vertical leap. That jacket. Hold on. That's a cool looking jacket. Hey, okay, we made like 7K. Bye-bye. Yeah, not a bad day in hardcore. Let me look actually at the investigate missions again. Yeah, so it just gave us 1 for whatever reason, right? Go out there, find the black box. Oh, that's good. So this would also put the Zeta Perlinide there. You might even be able to find QT-sensitive stuff is annoying. But yeah, collect all the packages, drop them. You can make some good loops, right? So like that goes to Area 48, is where you collect them all. So does one of these end in Area 48? Deliver, well this one delivers to Area 48. Right, so you know you could get some of that. They could overlap a bunch. You could just take them all. But yeah, so I'm gonna run over, buy some more tiger claws, since it seems likely I'll be involved in some crimes before too long. And we'll see if I can stream later today with some friends. But till then, thanks for watching.